Aptopedia GRE Reading Comprehension Practice Set 2, Passage 8. Subscribe. Aptopedia.
The passage. The spirit of system took hold upon Balzac. He had, in common with Victor Hugo, a gift for imposing upon himself with the charlatanry of pseudo-ideas. To observe, to analyze, to evoke with his imagination was not enough. He also would be among the philosophers. And Balzac's philosophy is often pretentious and vulgar. It is often banal. Outside the general scheme of the human comedy lie his unsuccessful attempts for the theatre and the contes drolatiques, in which the pseudo-antique Rabelaisian manner and the affluent power do not entirely atone for the anachronism of a grossness more natural in the 16th than in the 19th century. You have 60 seconds to read the passage.
Question number 1. The author's application of the term banal, line 16, to Balzac's philosophy suggests that his intellectual ideas were A. Intentionally subversive to shock the ruling bourgeoisie, B. Trite and lacking in genuine conceptual originality, C. Too technically sophisticated for contemporary theater audiences, D. Derived from a rigorous, objective analysis of the proletariat, E. Uniquely innovative despite their inherently vulgar nature. You have 40 seconds to read and answer the question.
Question number 2. Which of the following best describes the author's overall attitude toward Balzac's work? A. Unqualified adulation for his philosophical breakthroughs and theatrical triumphs. B. Complete dismissal due to the anachronistic grossness of his narratives. C. Divided appreciation, pairing admiration for his social observation with criticism of his philosophical pretensions. D. Scientific neutrality, treating the texts solely as historical human documents. E. Deep resentment of his systematic bias in favor of the 19th century bourgeoisie. You have 40 seconds to read and answer the question. Question number 3. The passage suggests that the contes drolatiques are flawed primarily because they A. were excluded from the official 1842 publication of La Comédie Humaine, B. failed to represent the lifestyles of shopkeepers, criminals, or peasants, C. rely on a Homeric catalog of titles rather than a cohesive plot structure, D. exhibit a coarse nature that is out of place in its historical period, E. lack the imaginative power found in Eugenie Grandet or Le Père Goriot. You have 40 seconds to read and answer the question. Question number 4. According to the passage, the primary objective of La Comédie Humaine was to A. provide a flattering portrait of the triumphant government of Louis Philippe, B. reconcile the literary differences between Balzac and Victor Hugo, C. create a comprehensive artistic representation of the entire social tapestry of his era, D. revive the 16th century Rabelaisian style of writing for the theater, E. replace analytic treatises on the human passions with romantic fiction. You have 40 seconds to read and answer the question. Question number 5. Consider each of the choices separately and select all that apply. The author implies that both Balzac and Victor Hugo shared a tendency to A. reject the spirit of system in favor of unorganized narratives, B. deceive themselves with superficial or false intellectual concepts, C. focus their greatest works exclusively between the years 1830 and 1840. You have 40 seconds to read and answer the question. Let's check the answers. Question number 1, answer is B. Question number 2, answer is C. Question number 3, answer is D. Question number 4, answer is C. Question number 5, answer is B. Thank you. Subscribe Aptopedia, where aptitude meets clarity.
For detailed explanation and source-based examples, and to practice questions, check the link below. Subscribe Aptopedia for more GRE reading comprehension questions.